Hi guys, Tanya here at the Wonder Basement, and I am going to be trying a new technique. And I'm going to use Bumblebee, Polished Pink, and Just Jade ink refills. And I'm using the new paper pumpkin. I'm going to be using this beautiful piece of vellum, and there's a back side and a front side to this vellum. I don't know if you can see it. It's just a little bit wider on one side than it is in the other. It's a little bit of a texture. I think this is the actual right side. So I'm going to be working on the back side. And we did a alcohol technique a little earlier this month. Sherry and Susan and I did. And let's see, I'll put it over here too. And I'm using my silicone mat from Stampin'Up. I'm going to start with my light color. Then I'm going to put some polished pink down. And I'm using Just Jade, even though the paper pumpkin actually came with the color of the ink that you're going to be using is Evening Evergreen. I've done this technique once before, and it was a little bit dark with the evergreen, and so I'm going to lighten it up just a tad bit with this Just Jade. So I'm going to put the jade kind of near some of the yellow, because that's going to be pretty. And again, green and red are complementary colors, so you're not going to want to put them right next to each other. Okay, so I've got my Stampin' Up! Spritzer filled with alcohol. And I'm just going to spray it on here, kind of over the top of each of these pieces. Now I'm going to hold this up a little bit, and I'm going to let it run. Now I want to take this and kind of, I don't want these spots here. I want it more moved around. So I'm going to move my ink around a little bit. Using my pick tool. I'm going to squirt a little more alcohol in here. Then I am going to take this pretty piece of vellum. This is the back side. I'm just going to lay that down. Bring this up. Okay, so I've got this. I'm going to let this dry. I'm going to run it down just a little bit so you can kind of see what I'm doing here. I'm going to take a paper towel, and then I think I'll just kind of, it drips off the bottom. I guess it really doesn't matter here. Blow on it a little bit. Going to get all this excess off the bottom. Just try not to touch it. I'm going to set this aside. Actually, while I've got this down, I think I'm actually going to use, this is some of the cutouts. I'm just going to go ahead. Well, this happens when you're, just lay that right there. And I think I'll just go ahead and lay this down. Oh, that's so fun. Okay, so I'm gonna cool. This is called Fun, Fun, and Fun. Alright, I'm just picking all this ink and don't want to waste it. Okay, so I'm just going to let these dry. And then I'll come back in a second and I am going to show you a paper pumpkin alternative using this. Okay, we're back and this is dry, more or less. But you can see that this is the back, and then when you turn it over on the front, the white leaves just really pop against the color that I put on the back. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to finish out making this paper pumpkin in the similar way that it suggests us to make. So I'm going to just put the adhesive on the center. Just lay this just like that. And then I have cut out a couple of leaves from, this is from the whole coordinating pack in the catalog of Artistically Inked, the Artistically Inked Suite. And what I've done is I've cut out a couple of leaves from the other, oops, I got a sticky on that. The other, there are 3 designs in this card, or in this paper pumpkin. So I've cut the 2 leaves out of this evergreen, and the dies go with the Artistically Inked. You've seen me doing some various projects with it over the last week or so. And so then I'm also going to pull out the ephemera. This is a piece, the gold ephemera. It comes with several sheets of this, and then it also comes with the sequins, a pack of sequins like this, which you also get in your paper pumpkin, so you get a lot of those. I think I'm going to add the leaves into this guy. This makes it so pretty. Let's see, do I want that down there? No, I don't think I'm going to use that. I'll use another one of these kind of here. Then these are so, it's just all so pretty. I love this set. I'm just going to tag this on the top. Alright, so now that I've got my pieces where I want it, I'm just going to take some adhesive. I'm going to put that at the top of this one. I love these dies because they're just so, they're super realistic and like they move like real leaves, and I just think that they're beautiful. And you can always tack a little down here once you get your design the way you want it. I'm going to put that gold right on top. Just like this. And take this one. Kind of have to be careful with these because this little end is really fragile. I mean, I say careful, but I mean, it's done pretty well for me, but just a heads up so you know what you're working with. Okay. Ooh, I don't know. I kind of want another piece of that. Out of that, maybe. I'll just do this. I'll stick this underneath here. And again, you could use glue dots, or you could use some of the fine tip glue, but I like using my Stampin' Seal and just kind of rearranging the pieces. I say that, and then this stuck together. So I'm going to stick this underneath here. Card, like that. And maybe I want to use this in here. No, I don't like that with it. Okay, so I'm going to use that, and then I am going to take one of the tags from the paper pumpkin. There are 3 different ones. There's a kind of a, I don't know what you call that, but with the pointy ends on each side, I guess a tag, and then a little banner, and then another little banner. I don't know which one we want to do. I like this because it kind of has the same, it has the same shape as the sides. That's what I'm going to use. And I'm going to use one of the stamp set has a lot of really cute sayings, or a lot of, I love the saying, "You are amazing." And then it's sending hugs, many, and congratulations, thanks for everything. And then there's some little backgroundy type stamps, and then a floral swag. So there's lots of cute ones. I'm going to take my evening evergreen, and this is the block that you'll get with your very first paper pumpkin. So it's a really great size. It kind of works with a lot of stamps. I'm going to lightly ink the "You are amazing," and I'm just going to stamp this down. That. And then I want to take my pop dots, or my glue dots. Actually, they're not glue dots, they're Stampin' Dimensionals. So that's going to pop that up just a tad bit, and I'm just going to stick it right down in amongst the leaves. And then, okay, so I'm going to take my sequins. Let's see, where do I want to put it? I think I'll put one right here. Just stick them on here on the same. And then I'm going to take some of the twine that is in the kit, and a paper pumpkin. I am going to make a floofy floppy bow, or as floofy and floppy as you can get with some twine. Okay. That, I'm going to take a small piece, I'll lay this down, put this in the center. I'm going to take actually, I'm going to take this sequin up first for a minute, and then I'm going to put a little glue down here. Oh, it's so cute! And then I'm going to put my little sequin on top. Yeah, I need to fold this. And there you have a paper pumpkin alternative, using both the paper pumpkin and the Artistically Inked suite. Thanks for watching.